An international effort is underway to solve the 90-year-old murder of the Romanovs. In Russia, Anthony Falsetti has a lead that may help him piece together the incohesive shreds of evidence recovered from the crime scene. Testimony from a witness, long dead. The Moscow State Archive. As an investigator working with the Kremlin, he's been given high-level clearance.
Here I am, an American scientist, 2 floors below ground, 100 years worth of communist secrets.
The keeper of those secrets is Dr. Lyudmila Likova. Giant blast doors designed to protect the Kremlin's most precious records from nuclear attack swing open.
We're down here, it's 30 feet, walls are 2 feet thick, and this is Lenin's archive.
If any place may hold the answers to Falsetti's questions, this would be it.
So these are Lenin's documents, his originals?
Телеграмма из Копенгагена Ленину.
This one's from Copenhagen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Rumor here going that the Tsar has been murdered. Kindly wire facts. What's this?
Ответ Ленину.
The enquiry was one of many sent to Lenin in the weeks and days before the killing.
Rumor not true. Tsar safe. All rumors are only lie of capitalist press. And it's signed Lenin. So this is what we've been looking for. This is the point where the mystery and the confusion really began.
In fact, when Lenin replied, the family were still asleep with just hours to live. But by daybreak on the 17th of July, the deed was done. But exactly what occurred in the cellar is open to question. Only the executioners really knew, and their statements are on file in another basement. Regarded as the most accurate account, the report filed by Yakov Yurovsky, the head executioner, makes chilling reading. For better or worse, he was a man who did things by the book.
Yurovsky said this about the execution of the emperor's family. They stood along the wall, and here he said the following words to them. The reign of the Romanovs has reached its end. Despite the fact that relatives both outside and inside the country are trying to liberate them, the Ural Soviet of the Workers' Deputies has decreed they must be shot.
When the executioners opened fire, there were a number of problems. Amongst them, they were in a basement room with stone walls, which sent the bullets sort of ricocheting around the room.
The firing, Yurovsky says, becomes ever so confused. And when this confused fire ended, the shooters saw the daughters were still alive. They shot the girls, but nothing happened. They weren't able to kill them.
Incredibly, eyewitness accounts agree that the duchesses seemed to be protected by jewel-filled corsets that acted as bulletproof vests. Likova then plays Falsetti recordings made in the 1960s by surviving members of the firing squad.
It appeared they'd sewn diamonds into their bras, a variety of necklaces, pearls, etc., etc. Bullets were bouncing off. There was somebody, well, so to say, as if not finally killed. This woman, Anastasia.
A botched execution. Anastasia may have survived the initial gunfire. Could she really have cheated death with a diamond corset? And if that was true, then what else might be possible?
All the accounts go on to say that everyone was finally killed with a gunshot wound to the head. But what if that's a lie? What if there were co-conspirators?
Co-conspirators that helped her escape. Myth and fact are blurring again. Falsetti decides to stage an experiment to put the first part of the legend to the test.
Could jewels stop a bullet?
Diamonds are the hardest substance known to man, but clearly they can't be used in this experiment. Experts have supplied zirconias, which score 8 out of 10 on the gem hardness scale. Rose quartz and carnelian, still incredibly hard at 7. Bullets will smash into them at 1,000 feet per second. Will they be deflected? Colonel Vladimir Soloviev of the Interior Ministry is the leader of the Romanov investigation. But he still needed special permission to obtain the actual guns used by Yurovsky and his firing squad.
The curators from the museum have given me on loan the actual pistols used to kill the Tsar's family, to study them and to conduct our experiment for this investigation. Tsar Nicholas II was killed with this pistol. This second pistol was also in the basement of the Impatiev house, and it may have been used to kill other members of the Tsar's family. This pistol was also used in all the events in the Impatiev house.
It's a grotesque feeling to be in the presence, to hold the weapons that killed this family.
We're a bit scared to conduct this experiment, but we'll do it anyway.
The reconstructed jewel bodices are placed on the mannequin. All but the triggermen are asked to leave the room.
My palms are sweating, my heart is racing. We are going to put this legend to the test, and I have no idea what's going to happen.